tip, no advice. On the side of the road, what's the risk? Roll the dice. If they catch us, I don't care, cause we all gonna die. Yeah, we all gonna die. I was worried, to be honest, but it's all going right. When I first laid eyes, I was awful enticed. And I might be off something, but I'm all in now. She got a call in now. I don't think that you should work tomorrow. She said, first of all, I'm still going in like rich homie Quan, but with you and me, God, man, it feels so intense. I already seen that movie, but I will go again with you. I got a few I've been tending to, but tonight, I forgot all about them.
Through the night, I would try to get it tonight. Hit a phone on my head like you better do right. I'm alone in the bed, yeah, I know what you said, better cope with it. Don't take me for a joke and I won't get a friend that's trying to be more than that. I'm convinced that it's sort of that, but when I see you in the pits, I can tell you it's forcing that. I got time for this, minus the bullshit, I'm cool now, look at my common sense. And I'm just realizing this, no, my soul isn't trapped, but what's holding me back is the old me. In fact, I'ma get intact, I'ma get it back, mama, hold me to that. Just hold me to that, don't stack me and Jack, got the city on smack, that's word. That's words to catch 18 all the way to Newburgh. It was only me and her, I don't care what you heard. Only me and her, I don't care what you heard. Got a southern accent, shit slur a few words. That's virtue, sir, let me share a few words. Hey, let me share a few words. Feeling unappreciated, let me cherish you first, yeah.
Traveling in a fried-out combi on a hippie trailhead full of zombies. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. She said, do you come from a land down under, where women glow and men wonder?
And of course that goes down, so there we go. And then let's... Oh, that was the overlay. I guess I need to do that. There we go. My dog. Okay. Oakley dokley, my friend. Oakley dokley. Man, what do you mean? Oh, I think that there's I think that you have a browser source on your OBS sources that we just overlooked and didn't turn off or delete when we was trying to manipulate them the other day. That's what I think it is. Very simple fix. I mean, it has to be there because I've checked the only other place it could be 100 times. So it's got to be in OBS because that's the only place I don't have access to. You know what I think I know what controller that that we're going to set JB up with. It's the controller that Hoppa has been using for a couple days. He's trying to get everybody a discount code, trying to get us all a discount code to be able, to get it a little bit cheaper. So that's why I'm kind of waiting to see if he's going to be able to get us like a 10 or 15% discount code or whatever. But regardless, I think it's a PlayStation version, and it has the Mary East board in it. That's brand new. That I don't know, it's supposed to be like the best on the market Maurice board or Marius board or something. I had never heard of it, but apparently that control you can overclock it up to like 8,000 whatever hertz, whatever the denominator is. At least that's my understanding. So I'm gonna give it a couple more days watching him, and then also see if he can get a discount code, and that might be the one that we go with for JB. Why is it doing that? Did you change that suppressor back to the monolithic on your 17? On my screen, it looked like you selected the wrong suppressor earlier. Okay. You didn't like it? What about the Dravik? How'd you like that build? Hell yeah, that's more than I dropped. Way more. That's probably add all mine together, and I probably didn't drop 17 in like 2 to 3 games that I played with it. Yeah, show off. I'm just kidding. I would show that shit off, dude. That's how I know that there is a higher power and he has our back. Because if I was in your position, like you currently, with all the situational details the same, but you put me in your position back when I was your age, oh my God, dude, it would, I would, that's why the good Lord didn't allow it to be achievable for me because I would be a detractor to the community probably at that point, honestly. Sometimes you just get those attitudes about you. You know what I mean? And when I was your age, I wasn't like you, man. I wasn't like you. Right. Yep. The majority at your age, anyway. Now, not to say people don't ever get there, at some point, but just at your age, and I would be even as conservative enough to say plus or minus 10% error. Your age plus 10% higher or lower, and probably even more than that. But no, I mean yep. And so yeah, I wasn't your normal 22, 23, 25, 30 year old. You're especially when you're not with kids already, because that has a tendency to bring you to reality. But uh I, I be honest with you, that right there probably played as much as you remember that as a negative context to your bring up. That probably did more to shape your personality and the way you go about things than any. So it's almost like you have to acknowledge how bad it felt in the moment, but then you also have to step back and give it a little bit of grace too, because you wouldn't be who you are had you not experienced what you experienced. You know what I mean? That's exactly right. Yeah. It ain't that you want to be a snot nose. It's that you don't understand that connection of respect from mammal to material, basically. You know what I mean? But you don't know. You don't. It's hard to change the complexity of your train of thought if you don't know what you're supposed to be learning to change it. You know what I mean? Like if you don't know it, you don't know it. Unfortunately, that's you learn it before it's too late, and then you have to critique after something negative done happen. Yep. Yep. See, that's again, like I wasn't where you are. I'll at your age. So I'm very thankful for you and your because it lets me know that if you're out there like that at your age, there's others. You know what I mean? There is. I mean, obviously, it may not be a whole lot, but there should be others. You know what I mean? So it kind of gives you a little positive. I don't know. It gives you a little motivation. Let kind of everybody behind. It's gonna be okay. I guess. True that. What up, Jake? Let's see. Nope, it sure didn't, did it? Go lay down. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Bless him. Right. That's the boss, you know? That's the boss. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wherever the motivation comes from, as long as it ends in the result that you're trying to achieve. We all need a little motivation. All right, well, that's good. I mean, I don't know what that's about, but... You all right? Grump! What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Trying to get my chat box back on here and working. Yeah, man, just getting in from church, getting settled in, watching a little bit of Cream stream, trying to critique my settings a little bit. Thought I'd just check in to see if you wanted to, if you had a minute you wanted to go through a couple of those settings and see if we can't get that motherboard fixed. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. You gonna put it on your stream? Or are you sharing it in OBS? Okay. So can you share it on your stream and let me watch it on, and let me direct you that way? That'll work too. FaceTime it. Oh, hey, and Grump, I don't know what I was thinking, but last night we don't have to do any desk. We can just do, you can just share your screen in Discord and I can walk you through it, you know, if you want to do that. Or, you know, if you want me to drive, then yeah, we can do what, you know, in desk or whatever. All right, cream. Let's see. Where is your, there they are. All right. Video. Oop, I've seen something that said Twitch follows. Okay, you see that build your own element at the top?
Yeah.
Hit the eyeball on it.
Okay.
All right. Replay. Let me look. Replay one of your last things and let me look.
Okay, now it's that's the only thing there now.
That's the only thing there now. Okay. Well, we're getting somewhere. Will it let you click on it by chance? On OBS, will it let you click on it?
No.
All right. And show me your stream elements doc. The what's the name of it? Stream elements. There it is right there. Simulate, where it says all that stuff. Hit the left. Let's go back. Let's go into it. I don't see it. It ain't that. It's not. I don't think it equates to the screen with what we're looking at here. Now, see, I've went through all of these. You can go through them, but I couldn't find a black banner on any of those things on that left-hand side. Every one of them is the green. Every one of them is the green.
What if we? I don't want to delete it and create it.
Yeah, no, don't delete it. Just back out of it. Give me a little bit more time to go through. There's got to be something I'm missing, obviously. All right. I mean,
when I hit simulate, follow name, like it pops it up. Like there it is, but like there ain't nothing for me to grab a hold of.
Yeah, that means it's going. That means it's not going to be. That tells me that it's not a source in OBS. If you can't grab it and manipulate it like that, that tells me that it's an exterior socket. So it's gonna. It has to be Streamlabs. It has to be. I tell you what. Can you do in another alert that's different? Can you replay in another alert and see if it does the black? Like play a whole different type of an alert and see if it also plays the black.
And then single sub gift, it does not do it.
Okay, but it does
do it only on the follow.
Only on the follow.
Only on the follow.
All right, so let's do this then. Go back to your. I mean, no, I'm not trying to see myself. Go. I can't see the screen if you're showing me. Hey, so go back to the 3 dots there. Go edit. Go up to the follow. All right. And when you hit preview there, I tell you what. Go ahead and just completely wipe that out and add it again. Just go to video over to the right. And just click on the asset. Yep. My uploads. The second one from the right. Yep. All right. Hit save up at the top. All right. Go back and hit it again and let's see.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. I tell you what, let's do this. Go back into that. We were just in the 3 dots. Here, actually, don't even worry about that. Let me do it from my end. 1 second. Because I can do something about that one. So, you know what do you know what I'm thinking of? You know what I'm about to try? Kind of curious if you've already caught on to what I'm about to do.
I think you're gonna go into where you made it, where you made the cream beans. Refresh it, re-put it in there, and then redo it.
So what I'm going to do is find out where that file is sitting for it to be used. And I'm going to completely delete it out of Stream Elements since we're not using it anyway, which should wipe it. If it's coming from Stream Elements, it should wipe it 100%. Because we're, you know what I mean? Like if we delete it, there's nothing for it to reach out and grab, and we don't need it because we're not using it. So, and if we ever did need it, I still have it. So. Just trying to figure out where to do that at.
You like doing that mod stuff, don't you, Rooster?
Man, any of the computer stuff, I'm really comfortable with.
Oh yeah.
I do. I like it. I do. Yes.
And I ain't the only one. You're trying to get this other guy's computer working upright too, huh?
Yeah, well, this is Grumpy. He's Hoppa's Grumpy.
Yeah, I know Grumpy.
Yeah, they can't play anything except for those 2 game modes, and I'm pretty sure I can help him, and he's not getting any help from Activision or Dell or hell, I mean, you remember when I went through it and I tweeted them, I emailed them, never got any response. I tried to put them on blast everywhere I could, and nobody ever responded. So when that hard date come to where it was now going to start actually manipulating you into the other lobbies, that's when I just said I have to figure this out.
Jesus Christ.
All right, now where would I delete this at? How would I delete this? There it is there. What'd that say? Oh, my uploads. Okay, so I need to find on my upload section.
Bro, you still got this guy picked up, bro? Come on.
Elements gallery, maybe?
Dude, I don't know if I can play this game, Fortune's Keep, until mid-season, bro.
I understand that completely. Yeah, I think that's another reason I'm not. Past few days, I've not really even got on here and played a whole lot. I've just been procrastinating and messing around watching y'all. But I don't know. I think that where it's coming from, I don't have a whole lot of want to play what they just pushed out to us.
Yeah, no, it's so bad.
But yeah, Grump, anytime you're ready, man, I'm ready. Let's see. To delete an asset such as image file on a dashboard, you'll need to manage it within a specific widget alert box. Central media, follow these steps. Log in, streaming tools, my overlays. Okay, click on edit overlay. You want to remove. Select a specific widget from the layers menu on the left. Open the settings. Okay, this may actually be getting me somewhere then, if it's getting through all that. So it said go to overlays, I think. Yep, my overlays. Well, I don't. Okay, my overlays. There we go. My overlays. Click edit on the overlay. Edit on the overlay. And select the specific widget. All right. Hit it now, Grasshopper. And your camera's off.
Yes. Yep, you flip that over.
Whenever you're ready, hit that button.
I sure will.
I really dislike that map. Gosh, I just dislike that map so much.
Which one?
The one that you're literally dropping into.
Yeah. Fortune's Keep.
I mean, I don't know what it is, dude.
Bro, you're not the only one, man. You're not the only one. see it there.
Did you see the beans?
Yeah, I saw the beans.
Okay, it's coming now. There's a huge delay on what I'm looking. Okay, good. Then we fixed it.
Over with.
Good job.
Well, I appreciate it. You're awesome, Rooster. Magnificento.
If I was that, it wouldn't have been there in the first place because it was actually, I must have toggled it on by accident. When you remember when I was fixing your total subs and live subs? I guess
Well,
I
I say
toggled it on then.
this right here. Thank you very much. You're very appreciated.
I appreciate that. Did you see that I changed? Well, no, you probably haven't, because hell, I ain't really even went live, honestly. Let's go.
No, bro, don't mind me if you're still here, bro. You're still here, man. I appreciate it, big dog.
Okay, good. My chat alerts are still working. Yeah, you should get that microphone tomorrow, so that'd be good.
I hope so. That would be awesome. So ready to get this thing off my neck.
And the boom for it will be, I won't be able to order it until Wednesday, but I have it in the cart ready to go.
You're all good, buddy.
Slowly but surely, man. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely.
Yo, Paint, can I have some of your cash? I really need a loadout. Well, will you come up the zip line, come out the secret door so I can have some, please?
Hey, you know, Grumpy hopped in the room over here, so I'm gonna dive off over in here and see if he's ready. But I'll have you on the stream so I can hear you. If you need me for anything, just holler, and I'll be back as soon as if he's not ready, I'll just come on back.
Alrighty.
All right, buddy.
Like a bet. Yo, Chuck Trey, what up?
Hey, fellas. Sure. No rush at all. I'm gonna jump in the thing of casuals, so. Let's do it. Did I not get that? Let's see where he goes. There we go. That way I ain't intruding on them. You know what they should make? They should make like side channels like them, like in Discord. So like, say if I wanted to a specific person, so you're not. I didn't have nothing, no ammo, no nothing. It's almost like he knew I was in there somehow. Okay. I think we all know what that means. We all know what that means. Can't even Haven's hollow it on Rebirth. I mean, can't even solo it on Rebirth. It's nuts, man. Nuts, Mr. McGillicuddy. Anyway, what I was saying, like, you should be able to. So, like, if 10 of us are in here, and 2 people are trying to go over something real quick, you don't want to interrupt the other 8 people. It seems like you could portal into a secondary lane real quick without leaving the main lane. Does that make sense? I don't think they may already have that, and I just don't know it. Oh yeah, I guess I need to fix my audio. Let's see. It's not gonna cut, so it's gonna be on this end. Okay, it should just kick on. Ooh. Packet loss. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we ain't doing that. I mean, I ain't even putting myself through that. Already getting packet loss? Nah. Yeah, man. We'll try to see if Mike shoot. Mm.
Heads up. Enemy squad off. Target. Hostile airstrike incoming. Enemy squad. Located the gas is closing in.
Inserting additional armor. Switching magazines.
That squad. Hunt them down. Good kill. Mark the rest of that squad. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest.
Inserting additional armor.
Mark the tac map.
Changing magazines. Enemy
Back
unit
on
tag.
station. Good work. Enemy soldier incoming. Down. Marking the rest.
Switching magazines. Target area locked.
Surgeons out. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest. You're the last one. One of them remaining.
I get to die one time. That's what I get. I get to die one time.
I've survived worse.
That's cool. Alrighty, let's see. Right. Okay. To get in. That's cool. And this right here, this number is this team, because you could just any desk. We could. You know how to share in Discord? Do you? We don't. We could stay here if you want. Yeah. I mean, we can move to another channel so we ain't interrupting anybody if you. But or we, you know. I could. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if you want, we could just, you know, you can just share your screen here. I can let you can navigate, and then I can just kind of direct you, or we can go to any desk. It's whatever. It's up to you. It's that's just so we didn't have to, go leave out of Discord. We can try that first. Yeah, we can try that first if you want to just share in Discord. get you pulled up over here. I can see it. There we go. You know how to hit the hold the Windows button and hit R. Sorry. And then type in msinfo32.msc. Let's take away the .msc. There we go. SimBias 3.3. Hang on, I'm just writing a few things down. And that virus version 3.3, is that what you and Hoppa, that's what they sent you guys, and y'all uploaded outside of normal bounds, I assume? Okay, so okay. And can you pull up Edge for me, and let's go to Google Activistion attestation tool, and let me just log the results from that as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. And then there we go. Go to start for me. And apps, let's go to Dell command update. You see the blue Dell command update? I just want to knock out any before we start actually changing anything. I just want to make sure everything is up to date. I'm sure it all is. Yes, sir. All right, and will it let you go ahead and hit the install button on what you see there? When's the last time you ran this program? Do y'all remember? You remember? Yes, sir. Okay. Somebody's got to go outside. Or that, or just want some attention, huh? Whoever's puppy that was. Oh, okay. But that is a dog, though, right? Like that sound that I hear, that ain't a cat doing that, is it? Oh, you don't hear that? Huh. That's Odd. I must have volume on one of my Edge browsers. Yep, I do. That's exactly what it is. While this is doing that, let's go ahead and on your task manager down there, let's pull up, or your taskbar down there, let's pull up Edge. Yes, sir. And then if you can just go to let's say Alienware R10 Dell driver update. That's it. When was the last time you've been here? You remember? Okay, just making sure. All right, and you can go ahead and hit the automatic update button. It's probably not going to find anything, but once we do that, we'll go and look at the specific drivers individually on the next page. I know this is real tedious, and y'all probably went through a lot of this, but I just don't want to start jumping into like, higher steps of a troubleshooting process before we just go ahead and confirm all this, because this all matters big time, obviously. I guess it just said you didn't have it. Oh, it's wanting you to do it up top. You see it says allow. That's what it's looking for. Authorization for the pick click. So while that's loading, talk to me about audit mode. Do you and the only way to fix that is to rip it, put a USB with the older BIOS version and rip it back? Okay. So it even though it loops, there is a point in the loop where you can change. Uh, but you have your latest version is actually different than that. Or the current version that you have right now is 3.3. So how did y'all get it? Do you remember how y'all got it back to 3.3 from there? If it puts you, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to. There's a few more things that we're going to do, but I don't want to do it now. It's stressed out enough at the moment, I think. Do you have the Alienware? What's it called? It is called the Digital Support Assist app, by chance? technician or the paperwork. Mm-hmm. Not eligible. All right. Go ahead and hit check one more time. Let's just make sure there wasn't one that's going to be triggered after those two that downloaded, because that is possible. That thing said you had a Ryzen 9, didn't it? Pretty sure it said CPU. Do you run okay, cool. And down below, let's see if we can maybe the second one, the second option. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's going to take us to, okay, I was wrong. I'm sorry, go back. There's a location where it lists each individual driver compatible with your, and it's right in front of us. I always forget where it is exactly. Okay, I think that brings you back to the same place. Click it. Let's see. It's okay. Wait a minute. Find other drivers for yourself. Okay, now here we go. This looks familiar. I think it's loading right now, ain't it? Okay. Yeah, click it. Let's see if it takes us to the list. No, let's do find drivers. That first one. I think that might be it down there. The first block. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Okay, BIOS, January 13th. Where's the version? Can you hit the arrow to the right on the BIOS one, the third one? Okay, so that is the latest. Well, that's weird. Let's go back to your system info. Windows R, MS Info 32. Yeah, I did say 3.3. What was that other one? You mind pulling that page up behind the system info real quick? Just log in this on the ticket, the right button, yeah. 210, okay. All right. If you would open up your command prompt under administrator, and I'm going to put a command in the chat here. So in the bottom, if you the start, yeah, if you click that and then yeah, command. Where's your? Okay, there it is. Now just type in command prompt and then right click on. So down and then right click and start as administrator. Up on the up 2 more. There you go. Right click, run as administrator, and then I put it in this chat here, this smoke room chat. If you want to just copy it and throw it in there. I want another way of confirming that BIOS info, just to make sure what we're seeing in your system info tag is accurate. Yeah, I did. Yes, sir. That should just give us a okay, good. So okay, good. That matches. That. All right. Hit control, or I'm sorry, hit the Windows key and R. And tpm.msc. All right, there we go. Let's see. All right, that all looks good from what I can tell. I don't see anything that's aired out, unless it's I can't read it 100%. Great. I just want to. There he is. There's the man. I love that intro. Um, For now. Here we go. That's right. Mm-hmm. All right. If you pull up BattleNet, go to the Call of Duty folder. There we go. And then, yep, that's it. That's it. Oh, all right, let me get this back over here. All right, we need to let's see. Here we go. I'm sending you a chat here. Control F. Over on the right. Up right. Top right. Mm-mm. To the right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. And yeah, just do. What? Message coming. Yes, sir. Oh. All right, 1 second. We in here? Oh, you good? Man, I'm not, obviously mine's not as big as y'all's community here, but it gets hectic in there sometimes, you know. Yeah, it shouldn't have done anything for really. All that does is just basically repopulate the TPM secure certificates on COD's end. Had y'all done either of those yet? Good. It's good that we're doing new things. You know what I mean? Because if it's just, we do the same, then it probably ain't going to yield any. You know. But go ahead and share your screen again. It when we moved over it. Are you good? I think I canceled it out. I think. All right. And then when you guys cleared those keys, did that very first pop up that we brought up, did that look familiar to you? Had y'all, is that where y'all cleared them? Do you remember? You can just hit the Windows button in R and then tpm.msc, this one, and then you would have hit it over to the right where it says clear TPM. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Let me write that manufacturer. Not just yet. I want to make sure we exhaust everything else first, and if we have to do that, we will. But it's at that point, it gets just the troubleshooting gets me being able to see what's going on gets just a little bit more difficult at that point. So, especially if it doesn't load right back up into a Windows format, so where you can come in back in the Discord. You know what I mean? 319 manufacturers identified as version. I'll be honest with you, y'all was right though. I was thinking about last night. Those lobbies wasn't bad. I mean, yeah, there was a few cheaters, but I mean, if that's that's really weird that it's like that. It's all everything is always the opposite of what they say though. I'm reading some firmware documents real quick just to make sure I understand this version properly. Skipping directly into the latest sometimes Let's see. Sure. Yes. Yep. Yep. What Steam community is happening. Go fixed, not affected. Cool. That's fine. So have you guys went in going into the BIOS and turning secure boot off, saving everything, and then going back in there and turning it on? That also puts it in auto mode. Okay. Have you tried disabling audit mode altogether? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. And so there's not a drop down or a toggle where you can go from audit to deploy. Right. So let me ask you this: is there a spot in the BIOS that you can change from your boot mode from standard your secure from standard to custom? So instead of resetting keys and getting thrown over or turning off safe boot altogether, is there do you remember an option where you can change the classification or customize it? No. Have y'all did either of those? You did do all that. Now, also, do you have a Steam or an Xbox account? Um, would you be a would Would you be opposed to downloading the game again temporarily on your Steam platform? Oh, you have to. Well, just the Warzone part of it, the free part. I mean, even if it may not let you do that. Um, yeah, I guess you would have to install the. It's probably just driver editions. You can install it if you ever play Steam, you'd have to install it anyway. So BattleNet, is that just what you've always are accustomed to, or is there a specific reason? I've heard that as well. That's why I was asking. I didn't know if there was something, but I have heard other people say that. Makes it simple. Yeah, I know. Me too. So me too. Well, until GTA 5, hopefully. That third one, I guess. I usually just always put like 1/180, 1980. That's you, but I try not. But I guess your Steam profile, you can't really do that. I guess. What the hell is it doing? Yep. Add the library down there. Yeah, that should get you there. And then on the top left, go to library. And on the left side panel, you should see Call of Duty. Yep. And then install. And it should bring up a Pickwick, and you can uncheck. Yeah, you can uncheck. So there should be, maybe if you click the game itself, there should be maybe it might be hit install. It might be on the next screen then. All right. So maybe if you follow pause all the way to the right, that settings gear, there should be a manipulation we can do at this point to adjust your manage. There it is. And then we don't want to browse local. Just go to properties then. Okay, that's hit the X and go click over to the pause over there to the left, and there's a way we can, and then download again. That's when it brings it up. It should bring up a. You know what I'm looking for? There's like there should be a panel that it tells you what all it's downloading, and then you should be able to select and unselect what everything except Warzone. That's what I'm looking for. But for whatever reason, I don't see it. Maybe, yeah. See, I mean, it ain't gonna hurt. Click that download. Oh, yep. Is this it? It's up at the top. Oh, what about the settings? Maybe that's the settings now. Open download settings. Yeah, it don't look like it's opening anything. All right. Well, it looks like it's just downloading the base game anyway. 135, like the Warzone base game. because the main part is like, or everything's like 250 or something, if I remember correctly. Oh, you know what? And down at the bottom, you see where it says downloading in the middle. You may be able to click on that. No. Okay. Well, it don't look like it's gonna take long. Um, There's that. While that's doing that, let's go to let's double check, make sure you don't have a BitLocker. Pretty sure you don't. Let's go back to system info. We can just start there. And okay, you got Windows Pro, so that's a whole nother ball game there. Let's see. Chances are you have some cert keys. Got that 10 Pro too. That was the better one, in my opinion. All right. Pull up that command prompt again in administrator. It's down. It's if you go down just all the way to the bottom, towards the bottom, a little bit more, there you right click. It may be it. No, it's not. Type in CMD is all you got to type right there, and it'll pull up. Yeah, and then I put it in this chat here that we're in. If in the top, the bubbles in the top right, I think. And what this is going to do is this should let us know if you have any type of BitLocker. Man, I'm sorry if you hear my wife. They're all yelling down there. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm moving on to the next step. And we'll pull that system info back up for me one more time. Ryzen 9. That's a Mac, Daddy. Man, $1,500 monitor. That must have been that 500 hertz one or something. It's hard to refute that. I don't even know what that is. I've heard y'all talk about it a few times over the past few days, so I hadn't even really looked into it. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Let's see. did we do? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm just making sure I got everything covered before we clear those keys. You know, I want to make sure there's nothing. So I'm just trying to go through all the information again. You know, which we have done at least two things that y'all haven't tried yet, which was re-roll those executables. So what we can restart. You can, if you want, restart, come back, and we can see if that helped. And then hopefully by then, I was hoping that the Steam game would be downloaded, and we would try to launch it to see if that also gave you the same attestation issue. And then roll the keys if all else fails. But I'm also I'm in chatting with a Dell Tier 3 rep as we speak. I'm trying to see if they can get their hands on another version of for your BIOS, a specific version that has been documented that has worked, instead of the one that they sent you guys, which was 2.1.0 or 2.10 whatever. So I'm trying to see if they can put their hands on 98.10.0. That's what I'm trying to do. That's yeah. But check the Steam real quick just to see what number it's at before you restart. Because if it's close, we can just okay. Yeah, third of the way. Yeah, you can go ahead and restart, and just whenever you get back, just remember to pop it back up and get it back started. That's pretty quick though. All right. Hopefully she'll find this BIOS version while you're gone. Yep. Yes, sir. No. I don't. That's not the one that I needed. I needed this one. Yes, that one. 98.10.1.0. Can you get your hands on that one? It looks like it's sitting right there if I'm looking correct. Is that not it? Okay, that's the harvest file. Okay, yeah, yeah, my bad. Okay, sorry. There you go. Back. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Sure. That might maybe we'll get lucky, you know. No, he won't give you anything you can't. I think that comes with experience a pretty good bit too, huh? Same thing. Okay. And I'm still trying to get she's trying to find. Can you pull up the Dell site again while that's still downloading? When we want to get to where it listed all that all those drivers. That was it. They're both going to be the same. And then I think it was the first rectangle maybe down below. Find drivers, I think. And then want to see if we can put our hands on. Wow, okay. That's horrible. We can't. Let's see, check compatibility, operating system. I see what they did. Let's go to all Alienware Aurora, the second tab. Right, and then down, and then left a little bit. You're almost there though. Down and right. Back left. All it. There you go. No, you good. You good. All right, let's scroll back up. Maybe this side. Ooh, is that it? Do you? No, I don't know. Let's click the right arrow on the very bottom one we can see. It says BIOS January 13th, 2000. Yeah. 2.1. Okay. Let's see if we can find one right before that. It would have came out December 5th. Here's a bio. You know, you may be, yeah, you may have to sort it. It looks like it's jumping back and forth, doesn't it? Or is it may just be skipping on my part. It'd be the other, the release date. To the right, one more. Yeah, right there. No, that's release date. That's importance. There you go. There you go. 25 it says. I don't. Which would have been, I think that's the one that you have already, if I'm not mistaken. That's really odd that they would have to send you guys that when they have it on their website. That's really odd. I wonder why they would have done that. I'm sure there's a reason. After, yeah, okay, I could see that. Okay, yeah, I could see that. That'd be the only logical explanation, really. Let's see if I can find it through another channel. Right there. Right there. Try using, it says try using search option. See if you can widen the search. Yeah, all male. That should be good. It shows you have one up there, or what is that? Isn't that one that you, or is that the search? I got you. So go back to hit the X up on your search there, and then type in BIOS. Was there a keyword you remember anywhere in the type in update? Yeah, hit go back and hit D, because it may have, yeah, like erase all that. Hit D, E. Oop, I thought I saw something pop up. It obviously had an attachment, right? Or did it have a link? Sort by attachment. Sort by has attachment. And see if you can, since it was just the other day, see if you can pull it up there that way. Hit the X again. Type in D and then hit the has attachment right below it. Will that return anything different? And then just hit enter. Old. Can you go to your junk or your deleted folder and see if you can retrieve deleted items? The trash right there. And then, yeah, there you go. Click on that bad boy. Is that it right there? That would have been this year, May 11th. Well, we're getting somewhere at least. Oh, it does have an attachment. You see it over to the right, the clip. Oh, that is it. That's it. That's it. 9810. That's it. That's not what's on your BIOS. Your BIOS is 2.1 something. Yeah, let's unzip it or download it. Hit that little download button. Heck yeah, man. And then up in the folder. And we can unzip it. It just opens fine. I'm not sure what this is, honestly. Oh, okay, it's still loading. I guess that's what it is. What it's doing. It should have just opened up in your folder, I would have thought. What the heck? Oh, you know what? All right, go back to it in the folder down below, your Manila folder. Go down to the taskbar, and yeah, right there, and then go up to the top, and let's left click on it once. Yeah, that's fine. And where is your unzipped option? Right click and see if we can figure out what it. Open with. Well, it's almost as if it's not in a zip file, but am I seeing stuff? It says zip. All right, let's go back to the source then, and let's see what we did wrong. We had to have done something wrong. What is that button next to that download button? I mean, yeah, I don't really see a need for that unless you just want to try it. Zip.html. Okay, I think hit that download button again, and then go back up to the to the left a little, and then hit the not the folder, but the one to the right of the folder. Let's give it a second. And you see download at the top. Ooh, I thought that was going to get it. Wait a minute. It looks like it's. Is it me or look in the top right? Do you see it downloading? Is it me or is that progress bar going? Okay, cool. That's what it's doing. Dude, that's awesome if that's what it is, because I mean I have the paperwork here. This BIOS version 98.10.0 100% fixes the TPM key issue, it says. So if that's the case, what's weird though is your Git system shows you at a 3.3. Your CMD at the kernel level, at the application level, is showing you 2.1.0. And then the file that y'all extracted is showing 98.0. That's crazy. Do you remember it saying 98.10 like this the other day? That's such a minute detail. I wouldn't. Yeah. Yeah, that should open it up as a zip file. It does. You should be able to just double click it. And then double click that. I didn't. It must have. I didn't see. I heard it though. To issue the other. Wait a minute. What's it doing? Okay. Oh, so we're about to get into it then. This is about to put it on there, is what it's telling us? Is that what it's telling us? Okay, so just in case something happens, do you have a flash drive with working BIOS on it, just in case you had to flash your hard drive? Okay. But you was able to select a different BIOS option in the loop parameter though, correct? So like if something did happen, it would loop you back to the BIOS and then you could revert. Okay, but you will be able to still do that though. Is it? Uh-oh. Before we do that, let's try that. Before we do this, let's try the download, or not the download. Yeah, the The play should be fine. It should. We should find out fairly quick. And it may even be just because HAPA has, yeah, you can go ahead and process all this. HAPA has more information. I mean, it may even be a good idea to peep back over to him and just ask him if he noticed that saying 9.0.10. You know what I mean? Before we do it, if we have to do it. Hey, baby, what's wrong? What's wrong? Why are you crying, baby? What is it?
Mama pushed me too hard.
They push you hard. Well, that's her job, baby. Here, you want to hop up here? Oh, that's her job. But you're a big girl for pushing through it, and even though you're crying, and it makes you feel some type of way. Love you.
Love you.
What y'all doing? Y'all's aerobic stuff or whatever?
Yeah.
You're dancing. It's okay. Cry it out. Verification. So you still waiting on the email? You about hungry? Yeah. Is Olivia still here? No. She's calm today. You did good, though, babe. Good job, okay? Keep your head up. I love you. But Mom, I love her. Did it spam? Send it to your spam? They usually don't, but oh wow. Well, it's all junk. I mean, even the real stuff now is starting to become added out and junked. Maybe not so much email, but just anything that you wouldn't have ever seen an ad in 10 years ago. It basically looks like Temu now. You pretty sure you typed it in? Oh God. I mean, it's crazy they need all this just to play a game. I mean, it literally don't help us any. I mean, what do they do it for? I do feel like there's going to be a point to where they have to do something about the the abundance of all the cheating going on. I was kind of thinking, what just knowing how it feels playing the game over the past few years consistently, it kind of feels like they're, instead of them more so going after the cheaters and trying to figure out how to stop the cheaters, it kind of feels like they've given up so much on that and started critiquing their algorithms to be able to realize it in real time so it can dynamically manipulate in mid combat and not let the cheater kill the non-cheat. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what it feels like they're trying to get to. Oh, it did? Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Boo. And whenever we're done with all this, you can pull that off if you don't want it on there. That way you ain't gotta even worry about it. All right, so now you should be able to just go to your vanilla folder there. What are you downloading now? It's still there. It's right there. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about the email. Go back to your trash folder. Yeah, there you go. And then Dale, I think you just started typing in Dale. Yeah, and I think you're not, I don't know if you're in the right trash. You're in the map trash. Go to where it says more and then trash. You may be able to do it through all mail. If not, just go to the trash down below. Yeah. Now you should be able to do it. It should probably pop up right there. Yeah, there it is right there. The second one with the numbers, SR number. and then you click the arrow right above. If you to the left, up, and then to the right there. That should take you right back to the search. And then I think maybe one up would have been it. Oh crap! I guess it didn't. Yeah, maybe that one. Yeah. You just you should be able to just hit Windows and the R key, and then MS config, and then you can go to your services tab. Hide all. They're already yeah, you've already done it. Okay, wait a minute. You know, we may need to go back and just look at that just to make sure we was thinking right, because we may be thinking the opposite of what it's actually wanting us to do. When you hid all, that was basically they're not wanting us to disable the Microsoft services, but they want us to disable the other ones. So when we hit hide all Microsoft, that all of those still unchecked. So hide all down below left. And now it says click this. So we may need to select all of that and then click disable. Or at least the ones that says running still. You could sort it by the status, if you, and then just do the ones that says running. If you click that status button up there, the column, there you go. They're sorted to the top, I think now. No, there's still a couple going. Running, and then disable and apply. And then okay. All right. 1 second, and then it says disable all. Go to the startup tab. Exit without restarting. And go to your startup tab and open up Task Manager. So just right click, right click there on your Windows key. And then Task Manager. Down. Oh, there you go. And, hit the middle button again to unmaximize it up in the top right. The middle one, and then just pull it over to the right. Hold your there you go. You had it. It was going to do half. Yep. And then it'll click on your email one, the top left. Yep. There we go. All right. And select any startup. Let's go to the startup tab up top and sort it by status again. They're all disabled anyway. Repeat steps 9 and 10 for all startup programs by clicking X. Okay. After the next step, proceed with installing the iRev BIOS update. Once the update is complete, inform us and we can assist you any further if needed. Okay. All right. Is there a way, can I give you my phone number so you can call me? That way, if it loops you, I need to be able to see the options so I can go through the board's troubleshooting steps that they have. But hopefully that won't be a thing. You know, hopefully it won't matter. But 205-565-9558. It's a good thing nobody watches my stream because I just said my phone number all over every bit of it. Nothing yet. I put it in that little in the chat that we was in. I'm pretty sure that okay, that was the one. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I don't know. That's so dumb. I think so. Yeah, for whatever reason it flagged it flagged unknown sender. Okay, that looks like they've done added another filter. Pull up that Manila yeah, you can probably close out all that. And if you want, real quick, before we'll do it. We'll probably have to pull it up again. So, but next time we pull it up, we'll just favorite it, and that way it'll always be there, and you can always just go to your favorite button instead of having to find anything. And now, and when y'all loaded up in while this is doing its thing, when y'all loaded last time and y'all did this, you said it loaded right up, and then at that point you cleared your keys, and then loop de loop we went. You you should definitely have to clear the keys after update because that file doesn't update unless you clear the keys. It's a file for whatever reason that don't that don't update with any other update. You have to, other than the manually. It's like the BIOS information is there, and but the computer never re-rolls their own certificate. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh heck yeah, that'll work big time. Now we don't even have to. I got a front row seat. If you can zoom once you get it set, if you can zoom out just a hair, that should be good. That should be good. And then yes. And then yes. Here we go. Like a carpal tunnel or something, or oh, it's like better than what I look like. Hair stands up everywhere. Like, is it outpatient, I guess, thing? Hmm. Uh, what is it called? The removing of the nerve. What's that called? Hmm. So you've already had it removed once, and it grew back. Moved it. Okay. I ganglionoma is what is that? What it's called? Gang. Uh. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I got that wrong completely then. Well, there's just so much to explore down there, you know. That narrows your focus in on specific. It kind of critiques your its own outcome before the outcome is even there. Kind of narrows your view, you know. Mm. Yes, we definitely want to hit yes. It rolls the front part of this certifications definitely. Oh, this was the part that was the part that I was worried about on resetting those keys was this login part. You do know that pin though, right? Okay, cool. As long as you can get in it, that's the big thing. You good? I'm just over here looking through some attachments while you're doing all that. All right, 1 second before you go in there, though. Let's pull up your system information. Yes, sir. All right, it all still. Okay, no, it's changed. 98 dot. Okay, good. Okay, all right. Yeah. I mean, at worst case scenario, it's going to tell us no, and then we'll roll those keys and go from there. To be honest, it probably should still lock you out. Honestly, I would think. As far as telling you failed last testation, I would think. Okay, so sure.
Dada. Coming.
All right, say that one more time. I'm sorry. So let's now. Let's go to hit Windows R and then tpm.msc. As soon as I get done here with it helping him, I'll come. Y'all wanting to eat?
Yeah, we're hungry.
Good. Aha. See that 2 there and that third number? Love you, baby. That is exactly what we wanted to see. It was a 0. All right. 1 second. All right, let's see. 3.92.2.5. Do you remember it saying that ever before, or had y'all not really paid attention to that? I'm sure he had. He obviously knows what he's doing. Let's see. Result this. Sure. Yep. All right. TPM MSC. So let's go ahead and clear that, what we was in. So that will be the next step that we'll try. Yep. No, take your time. Yeah, take your time. No rush at all. I'll just keep reading through these steps here. Yes, sir. Clear TPM. And then, yes, sir, restart. It's habit. It's habit. I do the same thing you do though, so it's I think I understand where you're coming from. Even like people younger than me, I try to say sir and ma'am. Yep. Yep. All right. You'll probably have to reset that pin again unless you can remember it. You know, you're probably right. Actually, I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's probably exactly why they do that. I just figured it. I just figured we always forgot them. I've always forget mine. Unless I use it every day, I guess. It's now we got facial recognition, so I just sit down in front of the computer most of the time. Hmm. Yeah. Well, so far so good. No biosloop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. All right. Update firmware update. All right, let's go in there. Let's go pull up your Windows run and tpm.msc. Sure. Three dot. Yep. Go. It's still on the new version. We're getting somewhere because things are changing. So it ain't. So we're doing something. We're gonna fit. We'll got a couple more things to try. Now, I mean, and don't let me keep you. If you're tired, then Oop, watch stream. There we go. And let's pull up Windows R and then MS Info 32. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you was back. I'm sorry. Oh, it is. Windows.R. For this second, yeah. And MS Info 32. And we want to do the let's see, let's look at the secure boot on, and then it should be in deploy mode. UIEF. Okay. UIEF running. All right, and then let's pull up services, I guess. Let's Windows R. And yeah, services.msc. And we're looking for the COD broker service. COD broker service. Select an item. Okay, let's set it to automatic. Right click on it and go to properties. And then let's set it from disabled to automatic, just regular automatic, and then apply. No, you're fine. You're fine. It hit start. And then hit OK. Yeah, let's pull up that attestation tool and see if it's giving us the same error at the same location. There we go. So far, so good. So far, so good. You can close that. Let's just do one more reboot since we changed that broker wizard. So let's and then I'll be right here. And that'd be so cool if we got that working. If he fixed that, woo, give me chill bumps. All right. Yeah, share your screen when you get a second. But yeah, we can run that attestation tool real quick just to make sure it's still showing us all green. And then we can run. And I'll be let's, if you want to, this time instead of running it in uh since we have it on Steam, if we when we go to open it, let's try to open it on Steam first. Sweet. Okay, cool. And to be honest with you, with that broker running, it's very impossible. It's very possible that we have to roll those TPM keys now that the broker's running. Now, you know what I mean? Now, once we roll them, the broker will pick up the new certifications, assuming it didn't already. It obviously looks like it did. But to be fair, the problem that I have was different than the problem that you had. I think at this point now, if we have an issue, we're going to be entering the territory that I was in personally, because it all showed green to me on attestation the whole time. I never showed out of compliance. Only when I went to rank did it ever show me out of compliance. So if you experience it this time, that's what it'll be. It'll be my issue. So hopefully we can still fix it, I guess is what I'm saying. But if you want to open it up in Steambo, is it downloading those services again? Wonder what those services are. I've never seen that before. I need to open my Steam up and see if it tells me that. Yeah. Yes, sir. And then the play button up there would be fine. Oh, you good. So while this is loading, last week, actually maybe exactly a week ago, I guess, um, I was in the kitchen cooking dinner Sunday evening, I think it was Sunday night, and I let my dogs outside, and I just heard like this loud like scream at like one of the girls was outside and screaming at top of her, but it was our little chihuahua. And so I knew immediately, like, oh God, something's for real. I walked to the back door, and there was a damn, I swear, 7-foot snake. It was drawled up and like it was going to strike at the puppy. Not my puppy. He's not a puppy, but he's a little, he's Chihuahua. You ain't got to worry about this. You can close this now and open it up in BattleNet. Luckily he didn't get bit or anything. So, and it was a rat snake. It said, or yeah, but dude, it was trying to get like towards my house on my car. So like I stood there the whole time, and finally it got tired of sitting there, and then it went away, and then it literally just, I don't know if it was just trying to like show me it was boss or something, but it literally climbed up a tree. It sat there on the tree for like 15-20 minutes before it started moving again. Like just showing me that it was boss. Like it was crazy. But I didn't kill it because they say rat snakes are actually ones you want, even though they're gross. You want to keep them around, I guess. Well, yeah, I wish I did, but I don't. Let's see if it can go to ranked. Oh man, you did it. You did it. We just went through some steps. Cool. The bad part, the reason why they don't put out how to, because there's so many different variations of errors people could be getting, and there's no one. I mean, there's obviously a fix for all of it, but there's just no way you could. Now, they should definitely educate people and get people knowing how to fix that. You could put out a couple videos like what we just done there. You could cut that into a video and it would take care of a lot of the different problems people are having, you know? Cool. Now I can watch y'all play ranked again, dang it. 'Cause I ain't been able to watch y'all play anything but those two things, which, again, they really wasn't bad either. Which I guess you never really played ranked, though, did you? You did? Yeah, but I mean, there's a reason for that. They're the one percenters, you know? That's where I was, Platt. Mm-mm. Oh no, gosh, dude, you're not paying me nothing. No, hell no. You're not paying me nothing. Hell no, man. That's crazy. No, absolutely not. No, 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 no. I'm dead serious. Please, please no. I appreciate it. I really do. Please, please no. I look, I've never flipped one in audit mode myself, so that's kind of why I was asking you some questions about it. I had never done that before, and I was, once y'all mentioned that, I'm like, oh shit, like, right? Hell yeah. No, 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 no. Look, dude, I love doing this stuff, and I just wanted to be able, I'm just glad that I could offer a little bit of help. You know what I mean? Yep. Hey, you'll have a dual PC setup. Woo. Yep. Maybe a year ago. Maybe a year ago. I, that never came out of my mouth. I No, it reverted it back to the latest one. The one that you have now isn't the latest one. We put a special one on there that they sent you that y'all. It maybe when it went in audit mode. That's the newest one. The newest one's 2.1. The one that we put on his is 98 point. The third character is where the breakdown comes. So the only one that works with his was the 98.2. Yeah. Pull. Regardless, it don't matter. It's fixed. He's got it. And that that those fail safes, they could revert back automatically without you. You know what I mean? Because it looks like because the system board was giving us one version, the BIOS board at the kernel level was giving us another version. So you could tell that there was just some mismatch. So we just started from scratch. It it had the new version on it. So can you share your screen with him so we can show exactly what we was? Because I'm sure he's going to be helping other people with this. So, and ironically, his problem had nothing to do with the issue that I had. His problem was way before mine. When we fixed his issue, is when we would have ran into the problem that I was experiencing. But we didn't. I guess when it rolled it all for him, so he didn't even experience what I did. TPM.MSC. And if the very bottom line where it says 3.92.2.5. So the problem is the new version of the BIOS forces the certificate manufacturer version of the 0 in that third spot, and anything that COD has with that 0 in that third spot because they didn't do something correctly in their privacy coding. It does not accept anything with manufacturer TPM version with a number 0 in it. Uh, so to be able to get the right version number of TPM keys for him in his scenario, and we had to revert back to a specific version, which we was able to find. He actually found it in his email. And then when we updated that, we re-rolled everything and it just started working. But basically. But I don't know if it would have been anything y'all was doing. Like it looked like there was a mismatch going on, and maybe you guys didn't even realize it, but it wasn't actually even updating anything. Maybe you know what I mean. Like you may have thought it was updating to what y'all was doing, but in actuality, it was just reverting back to whatever it had already had, and maybe that's where the breakdown came from. That's what it looked like. Wow, where did y'all get 2.9? That's cool. That's cool. So when just know to look whenever the next person you're helping, the biggest indicator again, if it's the same problem that he had, um, just look for this. If there's a 0 in that third spot, the goal, the priority is going to be finding a BIOS version that will accept TPM certs that has anything other than a 0 in the third location, which there's a list online for all of that. I'm sure you can find all that. So the bad part is with his is really easy. With a lot of others, they may require a damn USB. That's the if they don't really know what they're doing. But sure. I mean, without going to jail. Hmm. Oh, man, I wish I could help you with that. I mean, I could always send money, but that's about as far as I could do. At least legally. When does your bank open back? Are they open on Monday? Mm, I won't. That's probably the soonest you'll ever get that card back, I would guess.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment. Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, wow. No, I mean, it's like, well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Marked a point
I-
containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas screen.
I use Chime for the most part, just because everything's so flexible with that kind of stuff. You can do online cards instantly and all that.
You have reinforcements.
Well, the fact that it ate the card technically isn't their fault, but the environment that they created or they Yup.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Inserting additional armor.
Ooh. Yeah. You ever lost your Apple password and had to go through that ordeal? That's the worst thing I think I've ever dealt with in my life, to be honest with you. I mean, 3 complete weeks without a phone, without anything. Having to wait on something to come in the mail. This was like last year. And it's dumb. You know, I have other options now because I had to live through the dumb mistake of only being digital with my money. And then once I got locked out, it was OV. Oh, you may have... Condescending.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
It's kind of like that Food World debacle you had.
Be advised. Practical location. Located the rest of them.
I'm not hanging. Yeah, I was trying to run a quick game before I had to go start dinner. I can bounce out of here if y'all are wanting. If y'all are wanting to go do something else.
Wasn't in the safe zone. Marking the rest.
Unit under fire. Identified outside. Inserting additional armor. Repair cycle.
No. Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm just glad I could help.
Enemies dropping in. Push the sky.
Yep.
Get ready. You're redeploying.
Unit has been hit. Alert.
You did. You was seeing that mismatch, is what you was seeing.
Down one.
Guys, I'm gonna go start dinner. I'm gonna try to catch up on the backside of y'all's customs here. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Yep, not a problem. Not a problem. We'll see y'all in a little bit.